After 2 years living and traveling full-time on our floating home, if you ask us what we miss the most when we move to the next island, for sure what comes to our minds are the friendships we cultivated along the way. So it's really special when you have the opportunity to meet old friends again, almost 4,000 miles from the last port we met. I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And after 2 years bringing the sailboat that was neglected for over 22 years back to life, it's finally time to start exploring.
So don't forget to subscribe and to join us every Sunday for a new episode. Good morning.
Morning.
Time to go.
Yay.
Yeah, we woke up really early today because it's so rolly, this anchorage. We are already moving because first of all, that was the plan. And second of all, because it's just too rolly, so we decided to go really early. We're gonna get there earlier so we can see the place before dark.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna go?
Bequia.
Bequia. I'm not sure how you say that. Yeah, something like that. Suppose it's a beautiful place, and we're gonna meet some friends from Brazil that you guys know for sure.
Yes.
They're there, and we're gonna meet them. That's gonna be so cool.
Friends is always good. Arriving!
Upwind again. How good. We're gonna see our friends now. I guess we don't need to say that the water here is also clear, right? You're gonna get tired of us saying the same thing always, but every place we go in the Caribbean seems like it's more clear. I see the grass on the bottom.
So beautiful. If you don't know who Gabi and Jesse are, that means you have missed way too many episodes from when we sailed the Brazilian coast. We buddy boated for around 8 months last year and we had such a great time, just like when we fished 150 squids in only 1 hour together. So even though we had only 1 day together this time, it was really special for us.
As everything in life is not one way, there's like 2 ways of things. So we really wanted a new dinghy. We love it, by the way. That's 2.9, not 2.8. This is Hypalon, not PVC. This is aluminum, not fiberglass. Much better dinghy. But we didn't think, is it gonna fit our dinghy berth? We're not sure. We were like, no, it will. It needs to. But we never put in place yet until
now.
Yeah, today we are gonna leave here at like 3 p.m. That means we're gonna sail overnight, and I don't wanna tow the dinghy overnight. I don't think it's a good idea. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. We need to try. If it doesn't fit, that means we need to replace oil for a bigger boat. That's all. It's simple fix. Really easy, you know. Just joking. Yeah, the reason why I spend so little here is because for the next like week or so we are trying to meet all our friends that are in the Caribbean, and we don't want to miss one of them because otherwise they're gonna be like, oh, you visit this friend but it doesn't visit me. So the guys we just visit here, they are working on this island. We wish we could stay longer, but we have friends on the next island, no, 3 islands forward, that they're leaving in 2 days. That means if we don't move now, we are not gonna see that once, and we want to see everyone because, you know, we like friends. So we need to move, and for that we need to put the dinghy.
By the way, all these cables, they are there, but they are old ones from the boat, 30 years old. We are gonna buy new ones, but we couldn't find yet.
I really hope the balance of the line is right. I think it's too much back the lines, but if that happens, I need to do it over again. It's gonna be a lot of work. I'm just hoping I don't need to. Let's hope for the best.
It's up. I'm pretty tired. It's a little bit less heavy than the other one, but I'm still pretty tired. Let's check the bottom. Oh, it fits. Just need to pull a little bit this side. Ha! It fits.
That's great news. The new car fit in the new garage. Let's go now.
The road ahead, it twists and turns, and the sun beats down and it burns. But I keep on pushing through. And every step quicker than the last, my feet tread down this beaten path, and I keep on pushing through. 'Cause I get up, and I may fall right back down, but your love lifts me back to solid ground. Yeah, I get up, and I may fall right back down, but your love lifts me back to solid ground. Oh, I've come too far in this to raise my flag and call it quits. So I keep on pushing through. Oh, with every step my heart it pounds. Yes, so sure I've had my doubts, but I must keep pushing through. Yeah, I get up, and I may fall right back down, but your love lifts me back to solid ground.
Morning, beautiful day. The boat's all wet, all salty.
That's Martinique for you.
Yes, welcome to Martinique.
Yeah, I think I slept a little bit too much now, because I stay up until, I don't know, 5 in the morning, and I went to sleep a little bit, and the weather let me sleep a lot. Thanks, babe. I appreciate it.
The boat was rocking a lot, the anchor was making noise on the bow, so it was really hard to sleep. But now, it's all good. We are riding with the rain washing the deck. That's great. Rain is gone, was just to wash the deck, and now we are trying to find our friends. We have the location, and now we just need to spot them.
Yeah, these friends we met actually on the first week on the boatyard back in Brazil when we fixed odd, and we became really good friends, and we hang out for the whole 2 years on the boatyard. Our off time would be hanging out with them, so we are really excited because for years we talked about let's meet in the Caribbean one day,
Drive the boat.
and now we're in the Caribbean. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so good.
It's been a year we don't see them, so we are really excited to see them. We found them.
They arrived, babe. Olha quem tá aí, a Leia. Vem me dar carona, Leia. Obrigado. Tudo bom, Ian? Como é que tá?
Not too long ago, I watched you put on your coat. You said let your coat, I'm sorry, but I got to go.
Merci. How easy was to check in?
It's actually really easy. I mean, the language is the only barrier, but the guy spoke a little bit of English. We're gonna learn French. That's one of our goals this year, is to learn French. I really want to learn French, but it's really hard. We're gonna work on that. I promise. You can tell that this place is already really different from the other island. It's just so weird. Like, it's so close, but so different. It seems like you're in a completely different country. You are.
We are friends.
Yeah. Welcome to France. I mean, welcome to the Caribbean. This is the French island, the Caribbean. I didn't know we were gonna be treated just like we are in Europe right now. We go to land and feels like you're in Europe, but you're in the Caribbean. That's so cool.
It's even euros here.
Yeah, that's really cool. we have the feeling of being in France. That's awesome. If you're in France, you need to have a croissant. First croissant. I'm gonna eat everyday croissant, I think. Cheers. You can see out there.
So we were here on our morning routine, editing, organizing the house and everything, and our friend just stopped by to give us the first baguette of France.
That's the perk of being in France and have neighbors that are our friends. That's awesome. They say they go every single morning, get the dinghy, go to town, get a fresh baguette.
It's still warm, so we are gonna eat it now. Ready? Our first baguette.
Awesome. That's really good actually. By the way, this episode, it's awesome. So the cool thing of editing videos is that you always watch like things from 2 months ago, and you always miss your friends and the moment you had, and then you find new friends and you find new moments, and you have like, you just grow the chain, you know, the chain of friends, and that's so awesome. So today we're gonna go with our friends to town because they know already the place. They're gonna show us around, and also we need to buy a new SIM card, otherwise there's no video next week for you guys.
Yeah.
We have French fries today. I can help. 50 euros for 240 gigs for a month. I think that's it, right?
Yes. Good news, we got 240 gigs.
Yeah, it's a month, and that means next week you guys are gonna have episode.
Yay.
That's awesome.
Everything's closed because it's midday.
This one opens a little bit earlier, the other one is 2 p.m. This one is 1:30 and it's 1:29 now, so we're gonna wait. It's like 1 minute. we can wait.
Well, after communicating with the salesman in French, English, Portuguese and Spanish, Duca managed to buy some lines for our new dinghy.
New dinghy deserves new clothes, so we have new lines. You.
So the idea is to replace this 8mm one for this Dyneema 6mm cable.
Yeah, the reason for that is because the block we are using is really tiny, and the reason why we have a tiny block is because we don't need more than that. For the outboard it's just 33 kilos, and also if we have a bigger block, that means we cannot get the outboard high enough to get into the support. So we need a tiny block in order to be able to lift higher enough. Isn't this tiny little block cute? It's so tiny.
I love lines and Duca love blocks.
Actually, this Dyneema line is way too strong for the outboard. The outboard is too light. This is gonna be to lift the dinghy on the deck. We're gonna use a 6mm polyester line that's way more than enough. So this is just a little bit thinner, but but I think it's gonna make a huge difference.
Yeah.
So now we need to measure. So much better. We were losing a lot of energy on the friction because the line was too thick. This one's way better.
Join us next week when we sail to other parts of Martinique to meet other friends and explore the island.